Hello there, and welcome back to SBP Metal Gear Solid Beast Walker. This is part 5. I am home alone, so I have the best opportunity to record this and be as loud as I want it. I love it! So let us continue. Oh, and before we actually continue, I almost forgot. I actually recorded this last night, but the recording got corrupted. I hope it doesn't happen again, but I'm just saying in advance because I've unlocked some stuff that I shouldn't actually have. And some things might not actually play out, and if they don't, I'll just give you a summary of what actually happened. It'll basically just be updates about Mother Base that you missed out. So just gonna try and keep it going as if it didn't happen, so don't pay attention to what I just said. I've been drinking a little bit. Right. Starting off with a boss battle. Not your train.
That's an AI weapon. The pupa. It's fast, so be careful. Aim for the cylindrical AI pod.
Fuck you. Gonna turn around. Right.
Destroy the treads on the left and right to stop it from doing its punch attack.
Ow. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, shit me. Stop friendly. Give me that. Okay? You understand? Oh, I'm out of that. Whoa.
If you destroy the boosters on the left and right, you can stop it from charging at you.
Okay. Yeah, fuck you, bitch! Fuck you! Fuck, I'm gonna get ammo. Oh well. That's why we have this! Yes!
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak.
Yes! Good, good. Okay. Good, good. Right, come on. Okay. On. Yes. Okay, good, good, good. Get done. Come on! Destroy the gun! Come on. Almost half health. Which is good. Yes!
You destroyed the machine gun.
Fuck your gun! And your AI pod. Come on. Oh shit. Fuck. Okay. Gonna have to use C4 on it. No! Shit! Not where I wanna be!
Stop it from moving!
Oh, fuck! Oh shit. It's a bad place. Get the fuck over here, please.
They've okayed your request for a cardboard box. It'll be sent out shortly.
Ooh, that was close.
There'll be some warning signs when it's coming out.
Die on a high. Oh yeah, da. Hey! What the fuck are you doing up there? Okay. Neat trick, I guess. Ah, yeah, cunt. Hi! Yes!
The AI pod!
There we go! In we get! Yes! Climb in, little snake. Hey! Awake again!
Pull out all the AI's memory boards before the pod's ejected. The black memory boards are locked. Go after the boards with icons over them. You can unlock memory boards by destroying the mechanical components that they control. Any boards you remove can be used to build our own AI weapon. Memory boards have different functions according to the icons displayed on them. Go ahead and take whichever ones you want.
That was an unmanned weapon. A prototype. I made it myself.
Who are you?
I work here. Well, used to, anyway. Name's Huey. And who might you be? You don't look like one of those mercenaries.
Me. I'm an entomologist.
A fighting entomologist?
I specialize in butterflies. I'm here to catch Ulysses.
Ulysses? Huh. I didn't think they lived in Costa Rica. Morphos, maybe?
That's it. Need to get some before the Washington Treaty goes into effect.
Says here Morphos aren't covered under the treaty.
Must have slipped my mind.
You sure you're feeling all right?
Anyway, long story short, the butterfly got away. So how about it, Doc? Did you make that big butterfly too?
Yes. And no.
What was that thing? What are they doing here?
Huh. Something tells me you're no ordinary entomologist. The nukes were loaded on that machine. The project's entering its final phase.
Project?
That's right. The thermonuclear warheads they brought in, The bases scattered throughout Costa Rica, the mercenaries, the AI weapons, the research we were conducting here. It's all for this. We used this facility to develop unmanned weapons.
Unmanned?
Robots. The one you just fought was a pupa. There's also a flying type called chrysalis and a treaded type, the cocoon. Motor control, target detection, tracking, attack, capture, and transport functions are all controlled by an electronic brain. There's no need for a human pilot. They can only follow simple commands, though.
Why build them here?
For the CIA. They invited me here a year ago.
That's who that guy was.
CIA's station chief for Central America. Goes by the name of Hot Coldman. Apparently he was some sort of hero back at the height of the Cold War. He's the one running the show. We called it the Peace Walker Project.
Peace Walker.
They're going to deploy a new type of nuclear weapon along the Caribbean coast of Latin America. A mobile, unmanned nuclear platform.
Unmanned nuclear platform?
A fail-deadly system that can automatically move into position and launch a retaliatory nuclear strike. It can move on its own, and stealth shields it from radar and satellite detection, drastically reducing the risk of it being destroyed in a preemptive strike.
And this is the new deterrent?
Supposed to be. The problem is the locomotion system. There's no dry season in the Caribbean. It rains all year round. The terrain is full of tropical rainforest. A lot of the time you can't even build a proper road. So I went back to where it all started.
What's that?
Legs. Walking power. A mobile launcher carrying a thermonuclear warhead even more powerful than the Soviet RDS-220s. That's Peace Walker.
Chico's Basilisco.
We did the assembly and field testing here.
A walking nuke.
I sort of borrowed the original idea from behind the Iron Curtain.
The missing link between infantry and artillery. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. But they'd actually need to deploy dozens of them. Coldman needs funding for that. And to get it, he's planning a test, which will also serve as a demonstration for the folks back at Langley.
Wait, he's launching a nuke to prove that his perfect deterrent works?
In his words, to prove that if someone attacks us, we will strike back. Put simply, nuclear deterrence is the idea of using nukes to keep nukes in check. If one side launches nuclear weapons, the other is sure to launch theirs in retaliation, which makes launching an act of suicide. In the end, neither side can use its nukes. It's thanks to this doctrine that the world's two superpowers have avoided all-out confrontation. Nuclear deterrence has brought us peace. At the very least, it's prevented another world war from breaking out. But the theory of nuclear deterrence exists only on paper. In reality, there's no guarantee that either side would follow through with retaliation. There's the chance that a preemptive strike could destroy all the missile bases, render them unable to retaliate. But the biggest flaw in the theory is that the decision to retaliate has to be made by human beings. Let me give you a real-world example. Let's say Country X launches first against Country Y. If the people in charge of Country Y are like you and me, they're not going to be able to retaliate, knowing that they're effectively ending all human life.
So then the weak link in nuclear deterrence theory is the uncertainty of retaliation.
Bingo. And that creates a loophole Country X can exploit to launch the first strike. Which is why we designed the system to be unmanned. With Peace Walker, retaliation is certain. It chooses the appropriate target and launches a retaliatory nuclear strike every time, without needing human input to make the call. Launching a nuclear strike against Peace Walker is tantamount to pushing the launch button against yourself. It closes the loophole in nuclear deterrence theory, rendering our friends in Country X completely unable to launch. What Coldman is saying is that to achieve this goal, we need to demonstrate that retaliation will be carried out by a machine. He will launch his nuke, And then his version of deterrence will be complete.
And you believe him?
I believe in peace through nuclear deterrence.
Why?
My father worked on the Manhattan Project. He put his whole life into that research. And all it created was this illusion of peace called deterrence. And then I was born, unable to walk. I had no choice but to face up to the nukes. But if they do end up launching, it'll all have been for nothing. They've got to be stopped.
Where'd they take the warheads?
To a base near the border. The final test is 5 days from now.
Where's the base?
You're gonna stop them? It's kind of a hike. And besides, there's a surefire way to halt the project. You see, Peace Walker isn't quite finished yet.
What do you mean?
It's missing one last critical structural component. The AI. Its brain. The reptile pod, the electronic brain I was working on, can only follow commands like, go there, attack that. I guess you could compare it to the human cerebellum. But for nuclear deterrence to work, it must function in place of a human decision maker. It needs something to analyze the huge volumes of data coming in and select an appropriate target for retaliation. Hence, it needs the high-level decision-making ability of a cerebrum.
A mechanical cerebrum.
The hardware configuration is modeled on the human brain, similar to the pod I worked on, but its role is completely different.
Where's it being made?
A research lab to the north. An AI expert named Dr. Strangelove is developing it. Very hush-hush.
Dr. Strangelove.
Strangelove was recruited from the States, too. In the field of AI, there's no one better, that's for sure. But man, what a basket case. She hates everybody. Go to the lab and destroy Peace Walker's cerebrum. I'm pretty sure they haven't finished the final calibrations yet. I'll lend you my ID card. It'll get you through security at the lab. Oh, and one more thing.
What's this? A letter of recommendation?
Yeah, it's from me to Dr. Strangelove. Don't read it, okay?
So what will you do now?
I'm done with science. At this rate, I'm probably already halfway to hell anyway.
Not so fast. Why not join us? Our place is outer heaven. You'd fit right in.
Outer heaven?
Yeah.
I'm probably better suited to something like that than this paradise.
Good. You get a free balloon trip for signing up. Enjoy it. You'll feel like a butterfly.
You're an agent, right? Who do you work for?
Me? I was a Cold War tool, same as you. Now I'm not so useful anymore, so they cut me loose. I don't answer to anyone. Call me Snake.
Snake. That name seems familiar somehow.
Death. Probably just deja vu.
You see that there? Beyond the cloud forest? See those ruins?
Yeah.
That's where you'll find Dr. Strangelove's lab.
Snake, the doctor's safe here with us.
Huey, how are you feeling?
Never better. This is quite the pad you've got here, boss. I'm impressed.
Call me Snake.
Whatever you say. Like it or not, everyone here calls you boss. By the way, if you're at all interested in improving your tech, by all means assign me to the R&D section. I'm pretty sure I'll be of some use. Once we have the necessary materials and blueprints, we can start work on that bipedal mech.
I appreciate that, but are you sure you're okay with having your work used for war?
I'll be using it to keep past mistakes in check. If I can help thwart the Peace Walker project, I'm happy to do it.
Deterrence theory, Huey style, huh?
Anyway, if you need any intel on the enemy's weapons or electronic brains, contact me. I've been given my own frequency.
Sounds good to me, Doc. I'll do that.
Good. Whatever the means, you must put a stop to their plans.
Alright, now that we've finished that, I'll explain the new features that were added, but that I didn't manage to record because the recording got corrupted the last time that I was recording. And basically that's just, I'm replaying the missions that I'd recorded before, but that got corrupted, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure it does, but it's just the alcohol that's making me feel like I need to repeat this. Anyway, so first of all, we've got the outer ops, which is basically anyone that you assign to the combat unit, or any of the cars or vehicles or, you know, that sort of thing that you've unlocked. Like, you know, I go into here, and these are the guys in my, these are the guys that are in my combat unit, as you can clearly see. But with this, I'm able to go in and I'm able to dispatch them to missions. I'm able to send them on missions if I want to, and then they bring back new items, sometimes new recipes, that sort of stuff. Sometimes they also come back with more GMP, which is, as I explained last time, or one of the last previous parts, I don't remember when. Blame this boy! Yeah, as I explained, that's pretty much your currency. So, yeah, you're able to do that for that. You also have this, which is trade, which, as it says there, is to trade staff with other players, but no one else is playing this! I'm on my own! Which is depressing. But, finally, the best part of this. We get our own Metal Gear. You heard that right! We get our own Metal Gear! Let's go and do it then, shall we? As you can see right now, we do not actually have any of the parts usable because you have to get scrap from the other AI weapons, so the pupa, the chrysalis, or the cocoon. So I'm gonna play through it a bit more then, I think wackyla-plays just doing the boss battles to complete Metal Gear Zeke, which Zeke is apparently a type of Japanese plane used in World War II. Bit of trivia that they decided to put in this during the call where they discussed why. Yui's letter to Strangelove entrusted to Snake. He made it clear he didn't want it to be read. Hey, long time no see, huh? Sorry for writing to you out of the blue like this. I've been trying to get in touch, but you know, you haven't been answering. Was it something I said? Maybe if so, I apologize. It's just that there's something I want to tell you, so I decided to put it in a letter. I mean, obviously that isn't the best time and all, but I want you to know, kind of curious about your research and stuff. Speaking of which, how's the pod coming along? I was wondering whether the program I wrote was working or not. You know, the one that'll put our two eyes together. So there's always serious effects. Okay, of course, you have peace of mind. You know, program has feelings. I don't know, you're gonna have to pause it to read. Yeah. Well, just, you're a wonderful person. Sorry, I don't know what's right here. When it disappeared from NASA, all of a sudden I was devastated. That's when it finally dawned on me. I need you for my research. You see, I mean, no, well, yes, well, it's hard to explain. Okay. Anyway. Okay, you're just gonna have to pause to read it because I can't read that fast. Okay, I initially thought that it was gonna scroll to the top of the screen, but no. It's just cutting off about the bottom fucking third. Ah, fuck. Okay. Now, oh yeah, and also of this. also have this option to recruit a volunteer, but there's only... I'm pretty sure that again it's supposed to be like an online sort of thing, because if I go into it, there's only actually one mission I can use. And it only gives me like this is the only mission. Let's see, it does this search thing. And you can only get one guy from that, and it's counted as a mission, so it's no worth it. It's no worth it. Nah. It could have been like, because it was originally for the PSP, I think it might have been something like, depending on where you were, you could have recruited different people. Or maybe like if you're a... Fuck off, fly. You're a burden on my society of me, dogs, and cats, and tortoise, and fish. You understand? You're a burden! Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, if, I feel like, if...
Snake.
Yeah, I feel like if you were at like a convention of some kind, they might have had like special guys available, but I don't know. I've never heard them actually doing it. It could be something like what's it called, Pokemon, where you get a special thing at a convention and then you can get Mew or some shit, which really fucks it up for replayability.
Snake, how's the mule treating you?
At this pace, I should be there by tomorrow morning.
You've got to hurry. The AI could be completed any time now.
It'd be nice to have a guide.
Already on it. I've enlisted Paz to help you. She knows the jungle pretty well.
Snake, I know you are an expert in survival, but you need to stay alert. You are in an ancient jungle so foggy, you can hardly see the trees. It is home to 2,500 species of plants, including 400 types of orchids. There are also 500 species of butterflies, and over 400 species of wild birds. The bedrock is solid enough that Mayan ruins have miraculously survived centuries of earthquakes.
An AI lab in a Mayan ruin. Who'd have thought, hey, Huey?
My sentiments exactly. That doesn't mean security's any less tight, though. You still have the ID card I gave you, don't you?
Got it right here.
That'll get you through the gate, no problem. After that, you're on your own. As long as the AI remains unassembled, Coldman's plan's on ice.
What about security inside the lab?
Well, it shouldn't be a problem for you. Strangelove demanded that
About!
the
Get off the
inside
toilet!
lab be kept to a minimum.
I'm supposed to
Oh,
use
good
that,
news,
and I'm
Snake.
pretty sure I didn't
Coleman
flush.
knows we're here.
Bad
We've raised
Gilly.
security in
What
the
are you
area
looking?
surrounding the lab. You'll be seeing a lot of that chrysalis UAV and a bunch of patrol choppers too. There may be scouts in the jungle
What
lying
the
in
fuck
ambush.
are you
As you
doing?
approach the
What
lab, be extra vigilant.
I'll be
the
careful.
fuck are you doing?
They're looking for you. Stay sharp. Snake, Strangelove's lab is a few miles to the north. It won't be long before the AI is complete. Don't let that happen.
About! Get off the toilet! I'm supposed to use that, and I'm pretty sure I didn't flush. Bad Gilly. What are you looking?